I finished this digital painting exactly 1 year ago, on the 24th of February 2022. This painting is based on a photo of Cheng Xiao with her cat I found from her Instagram account. Here is the reference photo for comparison. Now that I look at this portrait, I still like how I did the earring and the fabric in the hairbands, but the face and especially lips and eyes look just wrong. So to see whether I have improved during the last year, I decided to paint Cheng Xiao again. I will use this photo as a reference because I'm too lazy to draw the exact same photo twice. I think that it is fine to draw two completely different artworks to compare your progress. For example, in my case, I still use the same person as a model, so I can relatively easily see whether I can capture her facial features any better this year. Also, even if you draw two completely different artworks, you can still compare different aspects than just facial features. For example, you can compare how you do shading, textures, perspectives, and anatomy. With this portrait, I struggled a lot with facial features. As always, my struggles are divided into two categories. The first is that capturing likeness is really challenging. Each human looks different, and how you catch that person's likeness is something that needs a lot of focusing. The second challenging thing is to actually be able to draw a human face in the perspective so that it looks natural. I, myself, don't do tracing in digital art, even if it would be easy, because I think it doesn't really get me anywhere. I want to be able to draw anything I want and base it on my eye-hand coordination. Of course, I use references, as I did with this artwork, and sometimes I move the reference on top of the artwork and lower the opacity to see what is wrong in the artwork if I can figure it out otherwise. I do this just to teach my eyes how to see the problem areas in my artworks. For this portrait, I did a blurry background similar to the one in the reference photo. I wanted to draw attention to Cheng Xiao, so I painted her in a very detailed style. The difference between sharp details and blurriness is a way to guide attention to a certain point in the artwork. Just last shading for the hair and then the portrait is done. And here is the finished portrait. Here are the two portraits side by side for comparison. I think I improved a lot during the year. What do you think? Did I improve?